I just picked up my first $7 order as soon as I got in this area. Try that again. I just picked up my first $7 McDonald's order as soon as I got in this area. I turned the app on and I was instantly got a really good order. So it's only 1.8 miles away and it's a leave at door. So while I drop off this first order, give this video a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and let's go make some money. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long video, so grab a snack. I'm probably gonna be out like most of the day. I do have some updates, like a lot of stuff has changed in my life while I was sick for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna just, you know, catch you guys up in this video. And yeah, I am competing with another driver today to see who can make the most money by 1:30. That was a leave at door. I did ring the bell. I don't know, something just told me to ring the bell. Normally leave at doors I don't like knock or ring because I don't like when people ring because my dog will bark. So yeah, a lot has happened. I had COVID for the past 2 weeks. That shit lingers, and I was only like out for like 3 solid days, but that shit lingers. Like obviously I wanted a negative test before I came back out into the world, and I kept getting positives for like 2 weeks straight. So we are finally negative. Alright, so let me just start from the beginning. If y'all have been watching me since October, my husband was in a car accident, totaled his truck. That hurt us financially a lot because he couldn't work. He, you know, had injuries. And then fast forward to these past 2 weeks, COVID just knocked our whole family out. So we have not made a dime in 2 weeks. And then once we were better, my husband was getting ready to go back to work, and he has scooters downtown. He lost his ability to have their scooters downtown. So I want to say certificate. I don't know what the word is. I'll probably think of it while I'm editing. So he can no longer, you know, put his scooters downtown. So he is pretty much out of a job. So with all these things happening, I will be probably working all day, every day. So you're gonna see a lot more of my videos. So we are now full-time drivers, and that was like the first thing that popped into his mind. He's like, I'll just deliver food until I find another good paying job. So that's the plan. I just thought it would be fun. Now, like this morning while the kids are in school, we are going to compete and see who's making the most money, gets to go pick the kids up and, you know, take a break. The other person has to stay out. So I figured we'd make a game out of it and, you know, compete. So I already did my first order. And I got mine before him. That's all I know. I'm gonna pull back into the McDonald's because it was like the closest place to go. That order wasn't far at all. Boom. Oh my gosh. How did I do that? Literally just parked. $6 for only 1 mile at this McDonald's. I waited a few minutes, got the order. There was another bag sitting there. It didn't have a number on it, and the guy's like, oh, that was with the bag in front of it. They forgot half their order. So that sucks. I've been there before where I only took half the order and then didn't realize until the restaurant called me when I was like halfway there. They're like, oh, you left half the food here. That sucks. So this is only 0.9 miles. Leave at door. Please ring the bell. Bing bong. Alright, so I am $14 in. I just messaged him. He took 1 order for $4. So I'm officially ahead of the game. Coming in first place. So So yeah, he does take $4 orders. That's the minimum he'll go. But like yesterday, he took a $2 order. So he thinks like there might be a cash tip waiting, or they might add a tip afterwards. So let him think what he wants. I'm just playing, babe. Like, he did get a message though yesterday that everyone has been talking about if you decline like too many in a row, that they'll hide the information from you. So if you want to keep seeing all of the miles, the minutes, the restaurant up front, you got to keep accepting most orders. I haven't seen that come to my phone yet, which is weird. I'm usually like late to everything, but he officially got it yesterday, and he's like, that's some bull. I was like, that's their way of threatening you to take all the orders. So I'm not gonna change anything. If I do get that message, like, yeah, it is intimidating. Because I mean, if that happens and they're hiding the information from me, like, I can't cherry pick. So I guess if I do get that, I'll like lower. Right now the minimum I'll take is like 6. Like, y'all know, maybe $5.50 if it's going really close. But I cherry pick. I don't take $4 orders. Y'all know me better than that. So I'm still waiting for an order. I declined 2 orders, one for $5, one for $4. I have my DoorDash on now. So we are multi-apping, waiting on a good order. But while we're waiting, I want to show you guys the new merch that I designed. So this one says manifest it. I'll put a better picture on the screen. I'm such a believer in manifesting, you know, better for yourself. $6 for 3 miles on DoorDash. So I'm gonna pick up, oh, it's at Wawa. I'll drive to Wawa for $6. So we now got a DoorDash order. I'm gonna go pick up this order. But yeah, check out the merch. I have my driver merch, my manifest big tips, small trips, and my normal manifest it now. I love this one. All right, I waited a couple minutes, got the little latte. This looks so good, even though I don't drink caffeine. I crave it so bad. And the order, it's at a business, and there is some notes. It's a hand it to me, please drop it off at the front desk inside the Welcome Center building. $11 for 5 miles, and I'm almost to the DoorDash drop off, and this looks like it is right next to it. How did that work out so good? All right, I just dropped the Wawa off. She called me like as soon as I dropped it off at the receptionist. Like she said, she called and she's like, I was wondering where, like, when you'll be here. And then she got the message. She's like, oh, I see you just dropped it off. And so now I'm back to Uber. The pickup is literally 0.3 miles. It's the next building. Like, how perfect was that? Hello. You're welcome, enjoy. Alright, I just got to Wawa. I was eating my sandwich and this order came through. Perfect timing again. $6 for 1.6 miles at the Wawa. So sweet. We're gonna go get this order. Alright, so I got a Uber order while I was waiting on my DoorDash order. It's for $6. It's going the 2 miles, like the same direction. So I feel like it's good. Okay, DoorDash is only 1.6 miles. So I'm gonna deliver the DoorDash first because it's 1.6 miles, and then the Uber is 2 going the same way. So somehow I'm just getting so lucky today. Leave at door.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door, last house on left.
Alright, delivered. The second one was at a barber shop, and the lady that ordered was cutting hair, so like she didn't even realize I made a pit stop. I don't know how much money I'm at. I need to like calculate, because he's saying he's at $31. I'm pretty sure I'm past that. All right, I just pulled over to calculate everything, and the one tip hasn't came through yet, but the far order that I took, the Cracker Barrel one, they increased their tip, because it says it when you go look into the order. I'll put a screenshot right here for you. I was offered $11, including an upfront tip, and the customer tipped you even more after delivery. Nice. So, $16. Go to Dollar General. Is that with the card? I do not have my card. It's actually in his truck, so I cannot do this shop and deliver. The $4, that, and then the $12 on DoorDash, that puts me at $48. How the hell did I make $48 in 2 hours? But now I'm sitting here, it's 10:09. Sitting here, I declined a $5 McDonald's order. Now I'm like, maybe I should have just took it. But I'm hoping for a higher paying order. It's kind of between breakfast and lunch, where it gets slow for about an hour, but that's okay, because we are ahead of the game. Alright, after waiting 40 minutes for a decent order, I declined this crazy order that I don't think any of y'all would be taking. I finally got an order at Little Caesars.
You've arrived.
Oh, I've arrived. What? There is not a Little Caesars over here? Okay, I guess I have to turn around. It says, pick up from Little Caesars. And then it's showing the car shop, which is where I'm at. I pushed directions, it took me to the car store. They have 5 items, crazy sauce, Pepsi, like pepperoni, like it's an actual pizza order, but it's taking me directly to this car shop, which I'm thinking this is the customer. Do they have things mixed up? Because I'm not about to go into this car store. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Go half mile down the road to that Little Caesars. This is crazy. We will figure this out. If anything, I will call support and be like, what's going on? Because you took me to the customer first. And the plot thickens. So I went into Little Caesars, asked them if they have a DoorDash order for Devin, and she says yes. So I put the 3-digit code in like the machine, and it opens up for the pizza. She's like, here's a bag for the soda. And I'm looking, because I wanted to see what soda it was so I could grab it out of the fridge. The whole order disappears. Like, it's waiting for a new order to come through. And I'm just like, my order just disappeared. She's like, did you cancel it? I'm like, I just put the code in and looked back down. I don't know what happened. But it was so weird. I didn't mention to her, but it took me to the customer first. And now the whole order just disappears. Maybe it was fixing that glitch where it takes you to the customer first. And in the process of fixing it, it gave the order to someone else. So I told her, I was like, I guess just put it back, because now it will just give it to the next driver. She's like, okay, sorry about that. I can't make this up. Like, I've showed y'all everything. So has this ever happened to you? And I guess we're just gonna wait for another order. Hopefully someone else, and obviously I knew where the customer was, so like I could have easily just drove back there, but I wouldn't have got paid for it. So like they would have got their food, but I don't have the order. I can't say delivered, give me my $7. I just wouldn't have gotten the order. I don't know, if the customer canceled it, it would have notified me. If anything happened, it would have notified me. It literally just disappeared. It's 11 o'clock now. So in the past 1 hour, I've made $0. And I lost that order. That was weird. Ooh, $10 for 2.8 miles. All right, I got the order. This is the second bag, and she said be careful. There's only a ice cream in there, so I'm gonna put my ice cream in my cold bag. Leave at door, 2.4 miles away. Oh my gosh. So I dropped that order off. I've been waiting. It's now 12. So in the past 2 hours, I made $10 on the one McDonald's order. I'm back at McDonald's. So my husband just called, just like check in. He had 2 Chipotle orders, like a double. And one was $9 and one was, I think, 12 or 13. So he's waiting at Chipotle, waiting. And finally, he said he waited 20 minutes. Because, I mean, it's a good paying order. And it was so busy. And then they finally told him that the Uber Eats, like their side of Uber Eats is not working. So they're not getting any of the Uber Eats orders. And he's kind of pissed about that, why he waited so long and it's not even working. And then while he's on the phone with me, he accidentally accepts an order. He doesn't know how much it is, and it's going into the mall. So he has to go in the mall at like a pretzel place. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So now I feel like it's my fault that he accepted it on accident. I don't know, because it was like, he was on the phone with me. But yeah, like it was so busy. And then 10 o'clock hit. I got that order that disappeared. I did one good McDonald's order, and now I'm just sitting. But we've already reached our goal, because our goal is $100 a day, every day, and we could pay our bills. So we've already reached the goal. One of us is coming back out at like tonight. If it's me, I'll deliver until like right when it gets dark at like 7. If it's him, he delivers in the dark. So it's Friday, and I feel like one of us has to work. Otherwise, I don't know, because Fridays are like big baller days. $6.50 for only 2 miles at my McDonald's. Alright, I got the order. It was already sitting there. So it is leave at door, ring doorbell, or bell ring. What? Okay, I guess they really want me to ring this doorbell. It is 5 minutes, 1.9 miles away.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
Alright, I got a $6 Taco Bell order. My door, like, their parking lot is like at an incline, so when I got out the door, my door just like bashed into my shoulder. That hurt so bad, but the order was already sitting there. There's a leave at door. Let's see where the actual customer is. Okay, exactly 1 mile away. 4 minutes to get there. She came back out saying that she had ordered the wrong thing, so she canceled the order and like did it again. And she doesn't want this food. And I guess it seemed like she expected me to get her correct food. And I was like, you gotta put in the app that, I mean, I guess if you canceled it, it's already canceled. That's weird. I was like, you don't want this? And she's like, no, you could take it. I don't want the drink. So apparently I have lunch. That's weird. Because I pushed delivered. I mean, even if I was still in the order, I don't think there's anything I could do, because another Dasher will go get her correct order. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. So it's almost 5 o'clock now. I ended up coming home with the Taco Bell, and we had that for lunch. So the winner is, he went back out to deliver for dinner. And so I made $46 on Uber, $25 on DoorDash, which equals $71. I drove 38 miles. So he made $66. He did, okay, remember when I was talking about how Uber is going to hide certain information if you decline too many in a row? Well, he ended up doing that. And they started hiding information, and then he seen a, I'll put it right here, he seen a, it showed him 17, and he just clicked it because it was a high number. It turns out that it was a $23 order, and it was going 15 miles, but it was worth it. So he got lucky on that, and I don't know, that just scares me. Like, if Uber starts hiding like more information, that's just gonna suck. Like, nobody wants that. We need full transparency when it comes to pay, because I don't know, y'all get my frustration on that. So I am home. I actually edited this whole video up until this point, so I wanted to make the ending. I'll even put his earnings for what he made for the dinner rush. He's calling me right now. Hello? So he's out delivering right now, and he said he picked up a Wendy's order, which they were lollygagging in the back. Like, I told him I don't ever go to Wendy's for that reason, just bad customer service. He said they gave him the wrong order, and he didn't find out until after he dropped it off. The customer calls and says, none of this is my food. He, of course, you know, sounded very professional and said, like, they have to go through the app and say that it's not their order, they'll get a full refund. So he knew how to handle it. But I mean, I feel like today, like every single order, there was something that happened. So let me know if you guys like when I like throw in how his deliveries are going to. I feel like it's just, you know, more stories, more things to learn, and someone else's point of view from delivering. I'll also put his earnings from what he made during the dinner rush that he's out right now. So I'll put that on the screen. And yeah, I had a blast today, honestly. So much happened. I made really good money, even though I sat for literally 2 hours making nothing. I ended up making $71. I don't think I've made that much in a morning in a long time. So it's been a great Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the merch, it's linked down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.